This is Eagle Al, and today I will be talking about DeAndre Swift. Might go to the Commanders. Also, Darius Slay speak on how toxic the fans can be. And lastly, Hassan Reddick to the Cowboys? Absolutely not. But let's get straight into it. All right, so before we get straight into the news today, I want to talk about the Tush push. So Troy Vincent spoke about it and how they are not making a push to ban the Tush push because it feel like it will, be punishing one team that's really good at it, and that's the Philadelphia Eagles. You can't punish a team because they good at something. You just can't do it. How many times we were stopped on a tush push? I think like twice, and you can make a case both were illegal hits. You had Chase Young with the horse collar, then I believe Tampa Bay face mask Jalen Hurts or something like that. So yeah, we almost 100% at it, and I think it was one more time against Washington, where as though Jalen Hurts missed a snap or something like that. But you can't ban a team because they good at something. You just can't do it. That's like banning Patrick Mahomes for playing in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left. No, you too good at this. So you get out the game and let somebody else throw the ball. No, you can't do that. You can't punish a team because they're great at something. So that's good that they see it that way, because I was worried because they kept trying to push, oh, players are getting hurt because the Giants did it and like three guys got injured. That's the Giants. But you start seeing the Buffalo Bills start getting good at it. And I think that's it. Really, the Buffalo Bills start getting good at it because they got the QB in the QB sides to do it. Then Jalen Hurts is really strong, so that makes sense. But yeah, you can't punish one team for being good at something. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes. Let's talk about Darius Slay. Darius Slay spoke on how toxic the fan base can be. Well, let me go ahead and play this clip.
And the reaction?
Oh, you come on that tunnel?
Bro, he don't understand.
I don't.
Like,
You're exactly right. There you go, baby.
If we do intros,
If we lose it,
at
go ahead, go.
halftime, If we losing at halftime,
And we go in,
and we go in,
boo.
the whole stadium.
And that's the link. That bitch packed.
Meek and everybody.
That bitch packed.
Man, look here.
That bitch packed.
Look, Meek and everybody.
Look here. Everybody. it gets to a point one time.
Have you ever seen a home crowd boo you?
We get booed a lot.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Not me, but I've seen a home crowd
Man.
boo people.
No.
We got
This is
our fans being the OC. Run the ball.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
the whole stadium.
whole
They get
stadium.
together.
Whole
They
stadium.
play mind games on the OC.
Oh,
They
I'm
had
talking about.
they acting like they part of the coaching staff.
Look here. They'll run the ball. It could be a negative play.
Hey.
They go cheer for it.
Hey, bro.
Just because you say, because you listen.
Hey,
to
bro.
it.
I said I learned quick. I said, oh yeah, I gotta get out of here. This is not good for my mental health.
Go ahead.
Like,
Hey.
I'm stressed out.
It stress you out. Boy.
I'm stressed
I'm
out.
talking about because I ain't gonna lie. These probably the only fans that ever got to me before.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not used
It's
to
not
that,
gonna
bro.
be just somebody new all the time. It's
Yeah.
gonna be the same one.
Yes.
And he go hit you about 30 times.
They gonna sit in the back of the bench
Right there.
and they on your ass.
Every play.
But big dog,
He's terrible. What the fuck is he doing? You gotta hear that every play, even if you make a good play. I used to be like, it got to a point where like, and don't get it twisted. I'm not no scrub by any means.
Okay.
But like,
Yeah,
I
we
just
know that.
hard on myself.
Yeah.
So like, it got to a point where like I'm playing against the fans type of
And
shit.
you ain't even
I ain't
playing
even
yet.
focused. I have a third down stop.
Motherfuckers.
I'm talking shit to the
fans.
I'm coming outside talking, not even the opposing team.
Ain't it?
The fuck y'all niggas talking about?
Yeah,
Here
every
making
time.
plays, boy.
All right, so shout out to Steven Nelson and Darius Slay. So they spoke on how, how hard it is. It could be a Philly. And Steven Nelson even said, like, yo, I had to get up out of here because my mental health. I'd rather him keep it real. Because Philly fan base, sometimes we can be a little hard on the players. I won't really call it toxic, but hard on the players, hard on the coaches, because we want success. When you see you playing bad, we're going to call it out. We see you playing good, we're going to love you. So it's one of those things. Eagle fans are extremely far left or far right. Like DeAndre Swift. He probably never complained about Philly. All the fans love DeAndre Swift. All the fans believe he was cheated. Hell, we hated Nick Sirianni and Brian Johnson for doing what they did to DeAndre Swift. Now, as Jalen Rager. Gino Rager probably hate Philadelphia because we let him know he sucked. And it's crazy because when he went to Minnesota, you didn't really hear that chatter. But when you look at his numbers and stuff, he was bad there too. It's just that Philly, we ain't play that. We did not play that. And do they have a point? Absolutely. I think Darius Slay, you gotta watch the full interview. It was a really good interview. He said sometimes the fan base in Philly could get so bad that they had to pull certain guys out to start a lineup. Like, for example, like if James Bradbury is playing really bad, you know how the starters come out to start the game? They will pull him out and not announce his name as a starter because they didn't want him getting booed so much because he's been playing bad. I somewhat agree with them. Actually, I do. I do agree with them. The fan base can be toxic sometimes, but hey, it is what it is. We love hard. But that makes sense why a guy like Steven Nelson will go to the Houston Texans. No offense to the Houston Texans, but they don't have a lot of fans there. What they did was a success. Won the playoff game, played at a high level, did what they were supposed to do, and they overachieved. If they continue to play like that, Texas fans, they'll be happy. No, if they get a Super Bowl, great. But right now, they just happy where they are. Whereas the Eagles, we always look at it. You can get better. You can be better. You can be better. That's how we are. Sorry, that's just how we are. We see you playing bad, you're on your ass. That's how we are, man. All right, so let's talk about Hassan Reddick. Hassan Reddick is getting interest from the Dallas Cowboys. It's an article out there saying that, they really like his game, respect his game, and they wouldn't mind, putting in an entry for trading for Hassan Reddick. That's not going to happen. How we know if he trade Hassan Reddick within the division, that mean that they know something we don't. That mean that they believe Hassan Reddick is just completely washed. I don't think they would do that. Honestly, I think the Eagles might try to trade him to the AFC, to be honest. I'm just keeping it real. I think they'll try to trade him to the AFC so they'll have to deal with him as much. They'll have to deal with him at all, possibly. So, Cowboys, salute to them, having respect for Hassan Reddick. I know they fan base will never admit it, but Hassan Reddick going to the Cowboys is just something that won't happen. It's not going to happen unless he get traded somewhere and that other team trade him to the Cowboys or something like that. That just will not happen unless we swap it for a swap. We give y'all Hassan Reddick, y'all give us Micah Parsons or something. Nah, I ain't taking no risk on no second or first round pick. Hopefully he play at a high level. Hell no. You giving us a player that's playing at a high level right now. That'd be like Micah Parsons or something. Heck no. He is not going to Dallas. Not under our watch. Heck no. Even Hassan Reddick might even veto that trade because I don't think Hassan Reddick even like the Cowboys. He be like, nah, don't send me there. And I think Howie Roseman have enough respect for Hassan Reddick not to send him to Dallas. All right, so let's get into the last topic, DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift is drawing interest from the Washington Commanders. That's a guy I wouldn't be surprised if he go there because he's probably I don't know what's on DeAndre because he don't speak too much. I don't know what's on his mind. Do he just want the money? Do he want a little money but also opportunity to win? It all depends on what he want. But I wouldn't like DeAndre Swift in Washington. No, I mean, come back to Philly. Come back to Philly. I hope Philly could compensate him well, and he just come back, play another year or two, and show what he really got, especially under Kellen Moore. But him in Washington, him in that uniform, just a little ugly. He probably be one of the best players on their team, of course. He'll make their team go to another level, especially if they end up getting Caleb Williams. But we do not want DeAndre Swift within the division. But I wouldn't be surprised if he decides to go there, to be honest. I'm keeping it real. If it's about his bag, and Washington got a lot of cap space. they willing to overpay for him, cool. But if they're going to overpay for a running back, I see them going more Josh Jacobs or even Saquon Barkley, trying to overpay him. But if they looking to overpay DeAndre Swift, all depends on where his mind at. Do he want to win / get paid, or winning is more than getting paid? If winning is more than getting paid, he's not going to Washington. But if he want to win, he come back to Philly, or he go to like, I don't know who need a running back that's in maybe like Baltimore or something. I don't know. So I hope that don't happen. I just hope he come back to Philly, man. I really do. But hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel about the news today? DeAndre Swift might be going to the Commanders. Hope that don't happen. Hassan Reddick to the Cowboys. Absolutely not happening. How do we feel about what Darius Slay said? I posted it on Twitter. A lot of fans are heated about it. I don't know why we are like that, but I don't know. And how do we feel about the Tush Push not being banned? But this is Eagle Al.